All right, so they saying you can't go on there. They saying that they deleted Hassan Campbell's page, right? Right now, you know Hassan Campbell, my boy and shit, man. So on YouTube, I'm not sure if you got to be primo or not primo, right? But there's a button on there that say incognito. That's what it say. It say incognito. So he got other pages. They say it's not monetized. How the fuck they know? I don't know. How they know? You know what I'm saying? Juju, what up? Juju, how they know it ain't monetized? Right? You telling me this man literally Googling everything. He making the less 20,000 a month. 60,000. He showed me. That's what got me into motherfucking jumped on the YouTube shit. He showed me the bat. Well, not say me, but showing the show, he get drunk and shit. That nigga went crazy. So you telling me, now he got the Patreon. He got Patreon too. So Slyde, get the Patreon shit for me too, man. Anyway, you got Patreon. You got to pay $10 to see him. I mean, listen, and whatever. Nigga, I'm ready to pay the $10. This nigga's entertainment. So you telling me, motherfuckers, they happy. Oh, they shut his YouTube page down. I Google. He got niggas Googling his name and anything. Guess what? What's the shit you said? The trademark shit. If name is trademark, oh, Google that motherfucker. He just made more money right there. So, making a long story, I say the nigga is he got an incognito. It might take mad long. I mean, it might take mad long for it to come up and you see that, oh, yo, his shit ain't there no more. The motherfucker had 400 and something thousand subscribers. Okay? His kids, that's why his kids were straight with the bread. He need to stop playing. But guess what? If they took his page, that's why, you know what I'm saying? Think. If they took his page, he'd be on Instagram going crazy. Oh, they took my page. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Nothing. He got another page on there called Hassan Campbell Raw&Uncut. Nothing. He not saying nothing. Like he dead or something. Let me tell you something, right? That's what's going on. But everybody in the West thing going crazy. That nigga get bread so bad, he know he could snap. He got Patreon and all that, right? He get bread so bad, that nigga probably say like this. He probably said, fuck it, I don't want the money for the month. What am my mother keeping shit closed for a whole month like this? Mind you, a lot of the motherfuckers was capitalizing off him by making shows or whatever on YouTube, dissing him, all that shit. Word. Now let's see where their pockets. Like, who they gonna diss now? Who the fuck they gonna diss now? They gonna diss each other? Oh my God, they gonna look so crazy if they wasn't been dissing. Like, G, what up? G, yeah, I got them smalls too, G. I got them smalls and shit. I got the small for you, man. Probably call you later and shit. Just jumped on here real quick. Got into the situation with Hassan Campbell. Got this. Oh, come on. Slyde got me in here early. We supposed to been going on in 2 hours.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Jojo. Hey, yo, this Juju right here. Welcome to Slyde TV where everything is possible. Now, Jojo, I know you like, what's going on? What's the discussion about? It's on, it's a YouTuber by the name of Hassan Campbell.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, he very big in that world, like the YouTube world, like very big. Mm-hmm. You ever heard of Male? You ever heard of African Bambaataa?
No.
Oh shit, he a rapper. Oh, never mind, because I don't even want to get into even talking about his ass.
No. I don't know that.
Yeah, Molly, how your day going? We got
Molly.
Juju on the floor. Now we got Molly in the crowd. I talked to Molly earlier. Her phone went out because she got the new iPhone now.
Oh, she don't know how to
Yeah.
act. I told her she don't know how to act. I told her she
Yeah,
was acting cute.
she ain't download the new what's name and shit. So you know what I'm saying? It just went out and shit. Planet Rock song. What's that? Which one? Oh. He talking about he telling you African Bambaataa made a song called Planet Rock. But
all right, I'm gonna look it up when we get off. You always got me looking some shit up.
Yeah, that was just no. It's just that I thought you knew who he was because they say he is the creator of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he made hip hop and all that. Oh, look. Oh, see, look, Molly now. Okay. Juju, you got Juju out the loop.
I'm out the loop.
Welcome to Slyde TV where anything is possible. I go by the name of Icy Greater Dawn, Louis Vuitton, Amazing Blue. Yes, we in here early, so we're gonna run this show up. Y'all gotta think Big Sight. Big Sight got the motherfucking show going early. We got Juju right here. And hopefully what we was talking about before
I'll figure some shit out.
before what we was talking about Hassan Campbell. He's a very big influencer in YouTube. Okay. Everybody mad at him, or he's coming. He not everybody mad at him, but he go after the rappers or whatever. That's what he started off at because African Bambaataa touched his ass. When he touched his ass, the nigga went crazy and shit. The funniest shit about that's not funny. But my saying funny about his face. The man I'm talking about is on the old Tribe Called Quest album cover. Word is at the top, his face. So I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, he never talk about it, nothing. Hold up, what Molly say? Hold on. Say, I know when that sound plays.
She knows it's gonna be a good night when that song come on. I gotta hear it, Molly, so I can have a good night. Shit.
Damn. I ain't even know it going down like that. Welcome to Slyde TV where anything is possible. I go by the name of Icy Greater Dawn, Louis Vuitton, Amazing Blue. And we got the gorgeous Juju in the building. And we just talking about Hassan Campbell for y'all, just stepping in. And then we start going to the song of African Bambaataa, Planet Rock. And damn, Molly said it's going to be a good night when that shit plays. Shit, talk about it. Yeah, man. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Well, he made that, man, whatever. Long story, y'all. The man was getting too much money.
So what happened? They shut his page down?
That's what everybody saying. Like, they happy. Oh, yeah. But I'm telling everybody that it's a
But you know they do that with Instagram, too. You know that, right?
They took his page on Instagram?
No, I'm just saying, like, as far as, like, these platforms taking people's pages, like, when you making money, they do that, too. Like, a lot of these celebrities be losing their pages. And then they get them back. Because I wasn't.
Nah. They ain't give me mine back. They took mine.
Because I wonder if people be paying for it. Like, all right, for instance, Ari. You know Ari. Or whatever. Her page got taken. Her hairdresser page got taken. A couple of people pages got taken. I wonder if they paid to get it back.
Did they get it back or did they make a new one?
They got it back. Yeah, they got it back.
Yeah, they paid.
She made a new one. She made a new one because she thought she wasn't getting it back, and then they finally gave it back. I think it's a money thing, and I don't know if anybody else has noticed. Instagram been messing with our profiles too. Like Instagram been deleting pictures off. They not allowing you to get X amount of likes. You ain't noticed that?
No. Tell me what the fuck?
Certain stuff like people be posting and you don't see it till days later. Like I don't know. It's something going on with Instagram right now.
Man, they took my whole page, everything. Every time I got to 14K, they took it. 4 months after that, ran that shit up, got that shit to 16K. They took that shit. I said, you know what? I ain't doing nothing. Because you know what? I mean, then they try to take my YouTube. Yeah, you got haters out here, though. It ain't just YouTube. It's motherfuckers hating for real.
It's a money thing, you know.
You hear your shit. Swipe the fuck out.
And the people I'm telling you about, like, I'm talking about they had, like, millions of followers, like 3 million. They taking it. And they give it back.
Yo, on this page right here, I can't follow nobody. Like, if you wasn't following,
See what I mean?
if I wasn't following you fucking whenever this shit first started, I can't follow nobody. So that's why I sent a lot of people to the Navy SEAL page, and then I can follow them off the Navy SEAL page. Word. I can't follow you. That's just, yo, let's just say I follow 8,000 or 7,000 people. I can't press that button no more. This is the business. I'll be mad as hell. I'll be wanting to follow.
Don't look at some people's pages. You're going to notice they only got like 50 likes, 30 likes. Like, come on, I'm not a 20 like type of bitch. Wow. And that's how many they, you know what I'm saying? They doing something with this Instagram shit.
Yeah.
And I was posting shit on purpose just to see, like, yeah, they really is fucking with it.
Yo, Molly, I ain't even see his shit. Too many people switch to professional mode. Yo, Molly's still in the building? I ain't even see the fucking comment.
Yeah, everybody want to be a influencer. I don't want to do none of that shit because it's too much I go with that shit.
I think
nitpicking.
She said everybody want to be the influencer, and I just jumped into reading that and seeing that on YouTube. Somebody had said, somebody was like, yeah, I'm a Instagram influencer. And I'm like, damn, that's a job now? I thought that
it is. It's a 6-figure job, sometimes 7-figure job. If you do it right. Like a lot of nurses do that. A lot of nurses is making a whole nother income off of social media. I was thinking about doing it, but we already know. I don't have a personality for that shit. You know, they want you to act professional, all that other shit.
Yeah.
Nah. And then now, like if you see me in the hospital, they gonna be like, "That's that girl that was cursing that lady out, and she taking care of grandma."
Oh,
you know.
Yeah. Yeah, in that situation, yeah, it depends what content that you're gonna have. Because you got that content that's gonna
be. But it's not even the content, right?
Yeah.
Some people have like content videos. Like some people make videos about like the dark side of nursing or the funny side of nursing or whatever. But it be when you on live or when somebody commenting on your stuff and stuff like that. That's where you get into trouble at, because then that starts the controversy. Now people screenshotting it, they doing all this other shit. It's crazy. And now we in the world of now we don't know who's really a nurse or not. Like it's crazy out here. I told you that I found out that guy wasn't a real nurse. I was taking career advice from this nigga.
Juju. This right here, can you tell the whole story from the beginning for the audience? Because this is definitely getting pre-recorded and definitely be on the show, and this is something that everybody need to know and listen to. Because how long? Well, I'm gonna let you go from the beginning and let them know how long this man been doing this shit.
All right, so it was this guy. His name was Nurse. Stop it. All right, because I spanked your butt because you won't sit down. All right. Anyway, so it was this nursing influencer. His name is Nurse Eugene. So how I came across his page was on TikTok because of the fact that so it's this big thing now that, you know, nurses we get abused and we supposed to just take it, whether it's verbally, emotionally, you know, physically at work, whatever. So that's a controversy in itself. What happened with this guy is that he said that he was an ER nurse. He was an ER trauma ICU nurse, and he was working in the ER, and a patient beat him up. And the patient proceeded to beat him up for a whole half an hour, a whole 30 minutes before anybody came and saved him. And so, you know, everybody came to his aid. And the horrible part about it was the fact that get it back up. The horrible part about it was the fact that they had said that back in the back that he also had sickle cell. So that was another thing. So he was appeasing to, you know, he's a nurse, he got sickle cell, he got beat up, all of that. And then they were saying the hospital told him not to press charges. Yeah. So that was another thing that people were like digging into. Like, damn, you see the hospital not even backing him, none of that. So he proceeded to make, you know, videos or whatever. He was put up a GoFundMe for his lawyer fees. Then he's saying, oh, I can't talk about the case and all that other stuff. So then I got cool with him and we would talk a lot. And as of, it was like last week, it was like somebody got wind, like, yo, that's not his name or something they were saying. But I didn't even think nothing of it. Come to find out, he's not a nurse. They don't even think he don't even have sickle cell. It's just a whole big thing. And like, so I went to go look at his page, and it's all going on. Now, this is somebody who had like thousands and thousands and thousands of followers.
For real?
Somebody who people, somebody
like
he was a real like social media like person. Yeah. That's why it's just so crazy to me that he really, you know, it was all fake. Like, I'm talking about, I was taking career advice from this man. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I'm like, oh, if I get this assignment, like, because I want to go into the neuro ICU. Yeah. I'm like, what should I, you know, what should my ratio be? All this other stuff. So he like, yeah, do this, do that. And then he told me that, he was like, oh, don't take this many patients. 3 is okay, 4 too much. Like, all this crazy shit. Like, and to be fake.
How long this man been fronting to y'all? How many was y'all that he was doing this? Like,
it's a whole community, the whole nurses, the nurse TikTok, a whole TikTok people.
Island Vibes, you're a nurse out there. Are you on this nurse TikTok thing? Get in the comments.
You know how they got like black Twitter?
Yeah.
It's like nurses of TikTok. Like, it's like a whole community. And like I said, everybody got like mad followers. Yeah. I just started my TikTok. I only got like 200, 250. And he was telling me because and TikTok funny too. You can't go live unless you got at least 1,000 followers. I ain't know that.
Wow.
So you got to have at least 1,000 followers to go live. We started this nursing group chat too, or whatever. Like, it's a mess. It's a mess. So we like, wait, so like, did he ever get beat up? Like, do you even have sickle cell? Like, it's just.
Yeah, I can't find him now. He ain't had no Instagram page.
He goes. He kept saying that he was almost in his 40s. They trying to say this man like 23. Like, it's that bad. It's bad. Like, everything about him was a lie. And you know me, I'm pretty smart, and I can pretty figure out when somebody's finessing. Wow. He got me, Icy. He got me.
Did he get any money out the deal?
He got a lot of money supposedly out the deal. Now, I'll tell you about the money. So this one girl, and it was so crazy how this happened. He used to be real cool with this one social media influencer. And I noticed, like, you know, I didn't see them on live together no more, but I didn't think nothing of it. I was going to text him, like, oh, have you talked to such and such? Just to see, like, you know, something maybe happened between them or whatever. And just so happened, all this shit happened, and she did a live. Supposedly, she was the one that figured it out, but she didn't tell nobody else, which I thought was crazy. Because I didn't want to put nobody out there like that. But right now, you on live with 250 of us telling us now. So, Icy, remember how I was having a conversation with you about social media and this weird ass love and hip hop type of shit? Yeah. That shit is weird to me. It's weird. You didn't want to put him out on blast to text the other nurses, but you on TikTok right now. Like, that's corny. I think it's crazy. I don't get it. So I'm all in the comments and shit. Like, you beating around the bush, say names. Like, why are you saying he, she, whatever? Eugene, Juju, Icy, Say it. What are we doing here? I gotta study before I get on your TikTok. This is crazy. I don't know what the like. What? He, she, they friend over there. They no. Icy, Juju, Eugene, whatever. Like I don't get it. So long story short, she goes on this tangent and she tells us when he set up she was the one that set up the GoFundMe for him for the lawyer fees.
How much?
Because you know.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Lawyer fees. So she set it up. And she, you know, she was like, I'm going to put it in your name. So she said, tell me, you know, send me your name or whatever or something like that. So he sent her, I guess, the name that we thought his name was or whatever. So long story short, I guess he was going to cash out. I want to say it was like $5,000. He was about to pull out. And so he texted her like, oh, I'm having issues. It's not working. Now, further on down the line, we now realize it's because that wasn't his name. The reason why he couldn't get the money. So what she did was she put herself as the GoFundMe trust payee or whatever. GoFundMe sent her the money, and she sent him the money. So that's how that happened. Like they, and so. I don't know. And then they like he a special ed teacher. I'm like, I can't. I don't know what the hell is going on. And so me, I'm just like, I don't understand what's with the secrecy. Like, I don't get it. Like, why didn't y'all text the group chat? Like, because the first inkling that I had something was going on was they had text the group chat. One of the girls had texted the group chat and said, it's come to my understanding that somebody in this group chat is not who they say they are. So for my license and for my license and my safety, I'm going to remove myself. And then people started texting in like me too. In my head, I was getting annoyed anyway because they older than me. We texting about dumb shit. Like I'm over it anyway. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna remove myself too. But I didn't know what happened. And then I started seeing like other shit. And I'm like, wait, what?
She said the whole thing, Molly said, the whole 5 bands?
Yeah. Yeah. So from what my understanding, that's a charge. If you start a GoFundMe for a certain reason and it comes to their attention that you're not using that money for that, that's a federal thing.
She ain't give him all the money. She ain't give him all the money, Molly. Right there. That's a federal offense. She's saying she gave him all the money. He probably ain't even get fucking none of the money. Let's get to that. Because if that's the federal offense, and then she pulled the money out and then gave it to him. Right there.
And that's what I'm saying too. So she could have put herself in a predicament. But I mean, we're speaking of travel nurses. You know, travel nurses $100K and up. She can afford a lawyer. She'll be all right. And then once they see like what's going on, the fact that he's not even a nurse. He didn't lie to all of us. And then and so this is another thing. So he was saying about like, I graduated from 2 HBCUs, blah blah blah. Kind of find out somebody was like, he kept talking about Morehouse. They were like, Morehouse doesn't even have a nursing program. I was like, damn, how dumb are we? But who would really research somebody? I see he was locked in. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. I kind of want to connect with her.
Nah, you know what? It could have went. It could have got wicked. It could have been the girl was the real nurse. Played along with it, souped him up, all that, got it, and then like, we're gonna pull his money. He was gonna disappear.
Yeah, but over 5.
I know.
Make that in a week.
I know. That's why, word the mother. That's what I'm saying right now. Like, they split 25. Word the yeah, you right.
You know what I'm saying? That she could make $5K in a week. That's nothing. You know. So.
Wow.
And I feel like a lot of people, they're not only pissed off, a lot of people are hurt because he became like this big like sickle cell advocate and all this other stuff, and nigga don't even got sickle cell, they saying. Like, I'm talking about Icy. We was on the phone, on live, TikTok, Instagram, on our phones. Like he had this whole persona. And then this what killed me. I'm gonna send you the video too. This what killed me. They got him. Okay, so I guess somebody had locked their dogs in a car, right? The police came, and so did the news station. He's on there giving a report, and the name under his video of him talking is not his name at all. It's like a foreign ass like Haitian name, like Olakame Yosa or some crazy shit.
So what's his nationality?
We thought he was a man. We don't know what he is. People are saying that he told the news that was his name. That his name really is Eugene, but it's not, his last name is not what we thought it was, or I don't fucking know, which is fine, whatever, because people gotta realize, like, on social media, you can't give out shit like that. I never nobody even knows my real name, my first name. Everybody calls me Juju or Jew, like, that's it. So to know my first and my last name, I can understand that aspect of it. But he made a whole persona, like, that shit is scary. That's very much psych. And then now we're going back and looking at all the old videos that we felt like he was crying in, and there's no tears. It's getting real. Then he had a central line is that line that goes in the side of your neck or whatever when they need to, push meds or whatever. They need to always have access instead of just sticking you a whole bunch of times. So now nurses are going and looking at his videos, and they see it don't even look like the central line is real. Like they feel like he went in a Sharps container, got some tape, and just taped it on his neck, which is crazy because Hep C, HIV, that's crazy. But
what?
The fact that he faked, like he really was faking that bad. He obviously was, and then he was saying, oh my God, because now it's all coming back. He would text us like, yeah, they're gonna go. He said they were gonna put a port in him, which is accessing your chest. And while he was getting a port put in, he had 6 strokes, and so they had to stop the procedure. He would send like pin locations, and you would click on it, and it would be the hospital, but it didn't look right. Like it was, I don't fucking know. He went to the extreme, Icy. This man went to the extreme. The extreme.
Over. Did he make out with any more money than just that 5,000? Because he had to keep getting.
The 5K was from the GoFundMe. I don't know if people were sending him money because I think he was doing Venmo too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I only know about the 5K because she was actually physically involved with it.
Let me tell y'all out there, man. Y'all gotta be careful. Y'all gotta be careful. It's like you gotta stay to yourself or something because motherfuckers can get anything. They get your phone numbers going down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, word, man. You don't know who is who in the world. You know what I mean?
That shit crazy. I would have never thought that he was fake. Like,
and this is people real hustles, real jobs, real things that they do. They gotta pay rent and they gotta eat.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That 5 bands, he had to have a different something else going on too that's in the medical field. Like
because that's what I'm that's what we were trying to figure out too. Like, well, does he even work in the hospital? Because they have seen him with scrubs on. And I said, or a uniform on. I said, the crazy part is he probably, those people, like when you get admitted to before you get admitted to the hospital, they come in and check your insurance and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's probably him. That's probably what he was doing. Or he did patient transportation. Or he did something crazy. I don't fucking know. But he ain't no damn nurse.
How much money did you invest into this nerd?
How much money did I invest in him?
Yeah.
None. Thank God. None.
You sure?
I'm positive. shit, at the time I was getting towards the end of my nursing program. Shit, I needed some money sent to me. Shit. Nah, but I feel like, and it's not even the money aspect too. I think the girl told me, the girl who I'm speaking of, the one who sent him the 5,000, she said he got how much out of her? Like $150 or $200. She said, but that's okay. She said, because I spend that on DoorDash. I was cracking up.
Damn. That is that's a real statement right there. It don't matter. I spend that on DoorDash.
You know, I'm supposed to spend it on food anyway. It don't really matter. I feel like a lot of people, it's the you feel dumb as shit when that shit happens to you. Like, I'm talking about, these are people who are smart as hell, and he got that shit off. Like, smart.
So think about the other motherfuckers he getting. Cause you saying they think he was 23 years old. I gotta see that video. Send that video.
I'm gonna send you everything.
Everybody is gonna be on Slyde TV, Raw&Uncut, and it's gonna be on you on the YouTube.
He got a whole hashtag right now, Nurse Eugene. So he gonna be famous. He wanted to be famous.
They put a report on him?
Huh?
The police looking for him?
No. I'm just saying, like, he just, I can't believe it. Because in my head, when I first heard that, I'm like, look, they going after everybody. Like, nurse TikTok is just like, almost like Hollywood. It's like cancel culture. You feel me? Like, you say something, now they want to cancel you. And a lot of nurses make their money from TikTok or Instagram or whatever. They get a branded deal with Cherokee Uniforms or Figs or whoever. Like, they just canceled this Indian doctor. I forgot what he did. And they canceled him. And they was writing the people who he worked for. Like, he was working for, he had a brand deal with Figs. And then he was working for, like, a big hospital. The hospital fired him. And then Figs, you know, took a endorsement deal from him. You know, it's crazy.
That is crazy. Because I'm saying,
people
like,
on the board on you all the time. Like, it's just,
they calling the board on each other?
like the board of nursing, you know,
Yeah.
Make a complaint like, oh, this person did this person did that. Like, little dumb shit.
That's what happened to me, man. Welcome to Slyde TV, where everything is possible. Word up. That's what happened. They be knocking my shit, man. This shit ain't funny when it's a part of income.
For instance, it's this creator who I don't fuck with. It's a female, and she has a doctorate degree. So she's a doctor, but you're not supposed to say. You can tell people to call you doctor, but you're supposed to make it known. I have a doctorate in nursing practice. I'm not a doctor. So she supposedly has a med spa. I'm not gonna say supposedly. On her Instagram there's a med spa, and on her coat it says doctor, and then it says her name. So people were reporting her to the board because they're saying she's going around and saying she's a doctor, and she's not. She just has a doctorate degree. And it was just this big thing. She had this high-ranking job at a hospital. They fired her. And that's what I said. I don't fuck with her because she did some she spoke some bullshit. And she spoke some bullshit and I didn't like it. And she stood behind it. You know how when people do something and then they realize, oh, I fucked up, let me go back. Now she stood behind that shit. So I was like, yeah, I really can't fuck with her. And so they fired her, and I was like, you know, I cannot like somebody and not wish ill on them. Like, I don't want we all work hard for our licenses. We all work hard to get where we at. I don't want nobody to lose the way they eat.
Yeah.
But it also will humble you too.
They don't give a fuck.
You know?
They don't give a fuck about motherfuckers
really
losing
like
where they eat.
Untouchable. Like, she berated the lady who said it or whatever, which I would too. I would kick up. Like, don't fucking play me, bitch. But who the fuck is a doctorate in nurse practice? Like, there's no reason for it. But whatever, that's another here, another there. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's crazy. That's some wild. See, that shit right there. That shit right there, man. You gotta be on your P's and Q's, man. It don't matter how old
Yeah.
you see how they used to say, oh, the scammers, like them type of scammers, they take advantage of the old people, the elderly people.
I see that all the time.
Shit. You said it was a whole chat of smart people. Nurses.
Well, I'm talking about smart ass people, like smart nurses that's been in the game 20 years, you know, ICU nurses, ER nurses, trauma nurses, like I just can't believe he got it. It's an anesthesia, a CRNA, which is a registered nurse. That's an anesthetic nurse. God damn it. And smart as hell. And he fooled everybody. So I feel like everybody was genuinely his friend. So not only are they pissed off, they hurt too, I could imagine. I'm still flabbergasted at this point. In my head, I'm like, that shit ain't happen. But his social medias are gone. Like when I say gone, like when the news hit, I want to say it hit like on a Thursday. I seen him out partying on a Saturday. This shit happened like the week of my birthday.
Oh yeah.
I was out of the loop too. Yeah,
look,
that's how I was out of the loop.
You would know. You told us before that.
Yeah.
You were telling us about this.
Yeah, because it happened, and then we didn't realize it was true until that weekend, which was when I had went out. My birthday was on a Tuesday, so something that came up then, but then it really hit the fan on like that weekend because they were like, while we're all figuring out that he a fake nurse and shit like that, he out partying, and I seen on his Insta story he in New York, you know, partying, drinking, all of that, like and then yes, and then the other thing is he's a gay guy, very feminine. I want to say he's probably about 5 foot, skinny, pretty curly fro, and he talks with a southern accent. When I say southern accent, I'm talking like as south as you can go is how he talks, like old school southern. And when we seen him on that, when I told you about the news report, no accent, no nothing at all. So it was just like so weird, like I see it's crazy out here.
No, I'm saying here thinking about it because you said he got a down south accent. He went through all this whatever. He's scared to death right now. That might have been his first time. You got the oh my god! You say he was 40.
I'm gonna send you everything.
So he was 40 years old. I don't think
it was his first time because how can he get this good? I see.
Yeah, he probably.
Like a mathematician.
What made everybody? What up? What made everybody? He was 23 years old.
All right. So how did they find out he wasn't? How did they find out? What the fuck happened? Because I remember and when they said it, and they were like something. It was from a post. Oh, they found like a Twitter post or some shit.
Yeah.
And it said how old. It said he was 21 in 2016 or some shit like that. So that's how they figured that he wasn't 40 something.
Do you look 40 something?
No, but I mean, shit, I don't know. I feel like nobody looks their age no more. Shit, these teenagers look like they fucking 40, and these grandmas look like they 20.
Yeah, the grandfathers definitely look like they in their 20s.
Yeah, like, you know, the old heads, you know, look younger, and the younger kids
salute
look
to the old heads that's looking younger out there.
Yeah.
Let's go. Salute.
Yes,
Welcome to Slyde TV, where everything is possible. I go by the name of Icy Graded Dawn Louis Vuitton Amazing Blue, and we got the gorgeous Juju in the building. And with the topic, everybody jumped in late, was talking about how the nurse jumped into there and scammed them. It was a whole big TikTok. What's the name of TikTok? TikTok scam
like
life?
Nurses in TikTok.
Nurse TikTok, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
90-year-old looking like 35 and 40.
They look like I legit picked my daughter up from school, and this boy walked past me with a full fucking beard. I'm like, what are they putting in the water?
What's going on? What is going on, y'all? What's going on? Something in the water.
She in middle school.
Middle school.
My daughter's in middle school. My daughter's 12.
And he got a full beard.
And the boy has a full beard, like mustache, all of that. Like I'm like, and they like 6 foot. Them boys is big, like 6 foot.
Yo, that's crazy.
I gotta square up with his mom and shit in the parking lot. Like, anybody tell you how that big nigga? I thought he was picking up a kid.
It's the food. It's the food.
And I tell you
what it said, be safe out there. What? Don't let these young ones. That's tonight's show gonna be then. Young against old.
Not these young boys, girl.
Who coming better?
I was one of the young boys. It was me. Because I used to like throwing hair. Listen, I lied just enough that nobody caught no charge. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh.
I lied just enough nobody went to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, these kids, yeah, they look. I'm telling you, but I had heard that it's definitely the food because it was who was telling me, I can't remember if it was my kid's doctor, but they were saying it was this young girl. She was like young, like 7, 8, was like built, like had boobs, all of that, and they was trying to figure out like why, like what's going on. Come to find out, it was the chicken. All she would eat was like chicken nuggets and stuff like that. You know, they be putting hormones in the chicken.
Yeah.
So once they stop that, it slowed down.
Yeah, and they got so much fake motherfucking shit that they tell you is real. You don't even know. You just eating this shit because it's cheap, because motherfucking shit costs a whole bunch of money. They got fake eggs out now. I just see on YouTube, they show you when you drop it in the what's the name, if it's spread out like some crazy, it's a fake egg they got now. And if it stay right, boom, that yolk be like that, it's the real. Welcome to Slyde TV, where everything is possible. I go by the name of Icy Rated Dawn, Louis Vuitton, Amazing Blue. And we got the gorgeous Juju right here. And right now, first, y'all heard it, we got fake eggs and real eggs out there. People now looking at the fake eggs because it's 2 cents cheaper. But it's the fake egg. So I guess I'll do a show on that and show you how it goes in the pan from fake to real. I just gotta find out where the fake one's at. But I know it's like 2 cents, 3 cents cheaper. And it's selling out in the stores right now. Eggs. No eggs.
EGGS.
Yep. There we
Nothing
go.
AIDS.
Oh no, it was a fake aid. The dude, that was the story. The fucking nurse dude.
Oh no, he was a nurse. Yeah,
fake nurse. Yeah.
Not even a nurse. He went as far as to specialize, y'all. He said he was an ER, so he was either an ER or he worked in the trauma ICU. Like that's high ranking. You get what I'm saying? Like he say he was a med-surg nurse or float nurse. None of that. He said I would go for the top of the motherfucking food chain.
Nah, that's how you got to come on the show. Now we came on early today because a big site got me up here early. You know what I'm saying? I was letting everybody know. But yeah, you come on the show, you get high as hell. Right. As soon as this commercial break come in, I'm gonna go roll up. And you know what I'm saying? You already know. Welcome to Slyde TV, where everything is possible. I go by the name of Icy Rated Dawn, Louis Vuitton, Amazing Blue. Listen, Juju.
Yeah.
He was in New York, right? He is so disrespectful. He went from the hospital bed with the shit in his neck to the party in New York. Talk to me.
No, I mean, I think these are different instances that I'm telling you about. It didn't all happen like that. Like, this is over a span of time that we.
All right, now you better.
Now we realize it, like, okay, this don't make no sense. Like, wait a minute, how this happened? How that happened? You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this is somebody that told me they had 6 investment properties. Like, oh, okay, so it's this app called RIFF, RIFF, that he informed me of, because remember I told you, if you on TikTok and you don't have 1,000 followers, you can't go live. So it would be an issue for me to talk to, all the other like nurses that was in the thing. So we would go onto that app all together and talk. So me and him were on there talking, and the way that go, it reminds me of remember the loop back in the day? We used to call on the chat line and shit like that.
No,
it reminds me of the loop, but with FaceTime. Like, people can jump in and out of your chat room, in and out of the conversation, stuff like that, and people be on there like all day, all night, all morning, at any time.
Yeah.
Right? It's fun on there. Like, don't get me, it's fun. You meet mad people from different places and shit like that. You talk, you vibe, whatever. Like that.
Yeah.
So, long story short, me and him were on a chat room together.
Yeah.
And then somebody hopped in the chat room. It was this guy. He was from see, this is another red flag. See, you know how when you talk about shit, you like, damn, like you dump it. Anyway, so no, it's called Riff, Molly. RIFF. So the guy pops in, we talking to the guy, so we like, where you from? How old are you? What do you do? He tell us he's a motivational speaker, that he was wrongfully convicted, and he did 20 years, and he fresh out or whatever. So then he go on and talking, and once niggas start talking about money, my eyes start rolling. Now he talking about, oh, he a millionaire, he don't want to brag. So as we're talking to the guy, the boy is sending me screenshots off the internet. The guy Eugene, he didn't Google the man and found out the man got, what is that called? Like a settlement, because he was wrongfully convicted. So the people paid him a whole bunch of money. So he was a millionaire, but it wasn't like he was making it seem like he hustled for it. But you see how quick he was able, I know it's not hard to Google somebody, but how he was able to come up with all this info on this man, because he's a fucking scammer his damn self.
Wow.
But yeah, so the guy is like, yeah, I'm in a mansion right now. He's like, I can walk y'all around my house. So I could walk y'all around my house or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So he's taking us on the tour or whatever. Like, look at this, look at that. So the guy Eugene is asking him like, oh, well, where in, Texas are you? So they going back and forth or whatever. And the guy says around the area that he's at. And so the boy Eugene is like, yeah, I got properties. He's like, I don't want to, tell my business over, the live or whatever. But he's like, I got property right over in like Shore Lake or some shit he fucking said. But he went on like, I just can't believe it. Like, he was able to lie like that. Like, no, you got a property in Texas.
That nigga was nice.
I'm telling you,
that nigga was nice. Fucking with Slyde TV. Yo, that nigga was nice,
scary.
Yo. Cause that nigga probably was, while y'all was on live, that nigga just got the tablet right there.
Think about that. I see.
You know what I'm saying? Looking gay. Welcome to Slyde TV, where everything is possible. I go by the name of Icy Graded Dawn, Louis Vuitton, Mason Blue. And we got the beautiful Juju in the building.
I see that shit crazy. I didn't even think about that. He probably Googled that shit too.
Yeah, it ain't even Google. He got an app, Dark Cloud, whatever.
And then he had like 2 phones. I remember he had like 2 phones, and like it was a mess. Like, he had me like thinking like he had 6 investment properties. He got a good portfolio. Like, damn, now you missed it. I just told you another instance that this man was damn shady.
What?
No, she said she back. She must have went somewhere and came back.
Oh yeah, you missed it. She was telling that yo, but see, Now you know about these type motherfuckers, man. See, now I got that all around. She got all that shit around. She got all that around, so she already know. She, you know, like Merlin is like the capital.
That's where he was from, the DMV area.
There you go. Welcome